I feel kind of lonely, in the store. So I said, I might go travel somewhere. And I said, well, I'm gonna probably go see my mom or, somebody. So I tried to go to Korea. And then I called a couple guys up, and I feel kind of lonely. I want to go to Korea, see if I can change the situation. And they didn't say nothing. It's kind of a wondering thing. And one guy happened to tell me, why you want to go to Korea for? You just came out of the hospital. That makes me wonder too. So I came home and I told my wife about it. And she didn't say nothing. It happens among the Orientals, among Koreans. If they really love somebody, or they really like somebody, they try hide certain things for different manner. And I accepted it as a different manner. That's the way she loves me. And I'm fine, as long as I know, and I have a way to pay her back, and that makes it even. And she didn't say nothing.
He came to the United States 26 years ago. He was very high educated, and he's also a very nice person to the people. He has his business for 7 years. 20 years. So he worked very hard. And he also donated a lot of money to the Compton area. He knows the city council, the policemen. They know him. Then why he had to get shot? I don't know why. So really angry, So I just cried. Most of my life, this is the time I cry a lot. So I just went to the hospital and stayed with him. Especially the ICU room is that they don't allow the family to stay there. But all the nurses, they know me. And every time I go there, I bring some nice donuts to the nurses and the doctors. And they found out how much I love him. So they just let me in and stay with him. So I just feed him and stay with him till 8 o'clock and all day long. And I spend all my time and in my heart for him.
I don't care if you're black or if you are Asian or Caucasian. And many black people always telling me, we were here with the American dreams. We were here as a slave. I understand. What I'm saying is, you are not a slave at this moment. And I consider their resentment many times. But somehow, African American people think they are still slaves. That's what's wrong with those people's mind. 200 years ago in Korea. I know if my father was a slave because we had slave system in Korea also. I know because my book telling me that I wasn't a slave. I was one of the noble family. So we have a book of family history that goes back to 600 years ago. But what if one of these people, or some of these people, if they don't have this kind of books, you know? Family tree. We can tell by their last names. And there's 8 last names that are slave names. Chang, Bao, Qi, Tu, Ma, Wa, Bi. Oh, wait, 7. Yeah, 7. So these names, they are slave names. You know if you're a slave 200 years ago. So if anyone, any Korean see Mr. Ma, he was slave. And because their ancestors were slaves. As a matter of fact, my brother-in-law is Mr. Chang. And my grandfather was getting so mad because my own sister is getting married with the Chang family. Talking about Korean Japanese that lived in Korea, in Japan. So their situation is very, very similar to the African Americans in the United States. They have to live their lives as Korean Japanese unless they change their names. They cannot marry the Japanese. They cannot go to school. They cannot even get a job because you're Korean. But there's 3 things that we are very good at it. Crime, sports, and entertainment. This sounds similar to you, right? So many famous singers are actually Korean. Even the Korean singers that live in Korea, many times they go to Japan because we were conquered by the Japanese. Yeah, for 36 years. So we were brought by the Japanese as slaves from Korea to Japan. So we know how to feel about this. I just don't understand how somebody can come up to me and say, oh, you don't know how to become a slave.